everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's still your girl Jennysocials. Yeah, so we want to look at reasons why marriages these days don't last. You know, during the days of our fathers, marriages lasts as in that is when for better for worse was valid, you know. So but this our new generation, these days, marriages don't last because the men of these days have decided to leave things, their responsibilities, in the hands of their wives. During the days of our fathers, that is when women addresses their husbands as lords because the men provide everything for them. The men don't allow the wives to contribute financially to the house. And so then the women reference their men and they look up to them as fathers, as their lords. And that is why marriages last those days because a woman who has problem with the husband way back will want to look for a way to make up with the husband because the husband was like a father figure to her. So then the respect for husbands was top notch. A woman respects the husband and holds the husband in a very high esteem. And that was why marriages last a very great deal way back. But this our generation, they have come up with the idea and the concept of 50-50. A woman must bring 50% of or contribute 50% to the home front. Hello. So I want us to dive into the scriptures. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 8 says, and I read, but if any provide not for his own, and specially for those of his own house, he had denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. It is written. Now Bible talk am. So the reason why marriages don't stand the test of time these days is because our men have become so lazy. 90% of them have become so lazy. They don't want, even the Bible says, whoever that cannot provide for his own house is worse than an infidel. It is scriptural. So if you don't provide for your wife, one, the respect cannot be there. It is not rocket science. The respect cannot be there. It takes a woman who is extremely down to earth to be the breadwinner of her home and still respects the husband the way she ought to respect the husband. It takes a God-fearing woman. It takes a woman that is 100% humble to do that. So when this man, when you fail in your places as a man, be rest assured that respect from your wife has been erased. The reason why you see married women misbehaving, they are working, yet they are still sleeping around just to meet up because their man has failed completely. The men have left every responsibility, those children's school fees, the feeding, everything on the woman. So what do you have her do? I am not a party of saying that it is right for her to cheat on the husband. No, that is not even the way out. But because this pressure is too much on these women and they look for nearby results, So, but if a man, those days, during the days of our fathers, when a woman brings something home, the husband, you must account for that. How did you get this clothes? How did you get this and that? How do you know? Those days, because the man knows that it is in his place to provide all of that for his wife, and that did not give room for a woman to to cheat on the husband. It's only somebody who is promiscuous in nature. I'm not saying those days there was nothing like that, but it wasn't that rampant the way it is right now. you know so these days anything goes. Women do it with their full chest, because at the end of the day, there is nothing to blame them for, because they will tell you that if some people will even, okay, I have this illustration where we used to buy chicken those days. The man was not, although he was doing something rather, but somewhere along the line he he started misbehaving, like he doesn't bring a lot of money to the house. He drinks a lot, drinks to stupor and all of that. So this woman started shielding the whole responsibilities in the family. So she now went and started dating the man's friend. So someone now told the guy that the wife is in the hotel with his friend, which he now got to the hotel, started calling the wife, and she switched off her phone. So when the man now, according to the story, the man now hid somewhere and was waiting to see with his own eyes. So peradventure, the wife and the guy now came out of the hotel. So he saw it, he testified to it, and he got home. I was asking her this and that, what happened. Could you believe that she didn't even feel remorse about it? And she told her husband that if you were man enough, I wouldn't have been sleeping with your friend, to his face. And that was what triggered the man, and the man almost killed her because he had to butcher her with machete. So, what am I driving at? She did it with her full chest. The husband was even confronting her. She was there asking she had the guts to say all those things to the husband. Why? Because the man failed in his place as the breadwinner of the house. You see, there is no two ways about it. The days of our fathers, women reference their husbands, because the husband makes sure that they lack nothing. Even though the man wasn't even buoyant that time, they see it as a point of duty to put a smile on the faces of their wives. So, but these days, it's to your tent, O Israel, because I don't know, could it be the economy? What has really happened to our conscience as humans? You know, I'm not here to encourage infidelity or whatever, but I'm trying to put a stop to it. Our men should please wake up, stand up, brace up, pray, be hardworking. You know, there is no two ways about it. God will see you through with the hard work. Some men are just lazing around, allowing the wife to just be providing. When she's providing, she'll be doing all manner of things to make sure that you are fed now. Eh? It is not nice. The flavor of marriage is gradually drifting away. Please, our men we need to stand up. We need to brace up and put a stop to this menace. There is no gain getting married to a woman and you allow the woman to be providing for you and all of that. There are some men that are providing and maybe life happened. That one is a different thing. At least you did your best, but we cannot control that. At least that one you still be struggling and trying to look for another way to sit up, and that one is a different thing. But where I have a problem are men who deliberately are there looking for women to get married to, as in working class women that will shield their responsibilities for them. These are the men I am really addressing today. You expect that to happen and you expect your wife to respect you. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. You can never get that respect. If you enforce it, there won't be peace in that home. That's the bitter truth. so many young boys of these days, they won't do anything meaningful with their lives. At the end of the day, they are looking for wealthy woman that they will go and get married to. You see most of them getting married to wealthy women just to what? To rip them off. It is not good. It doesn't tell good for you as a man. Even the Bible says that men should love their wives. Wives, be submissive. By loving your wife means by providing for her, by catering for her. And that is where the submission comes. She cannot be catering for you and you expect her to be submissive. No. If you want to take the place of a woman, then in your own case, it will be men, be submissive to your women. Women, love your husband. It is what it is. Please, I hope this video will go a long way in helping us to know our places, in life. Some of these things we overlook and think maybe, yeah, it doesn't matter. It does matter because the kids are coming. What is the templates you're giving to your kids? Please, let us wake up. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and also do contribute in the comment section concerning this topic. Gracias.